Hello, Madridistas. Welcome to another episode of my Real Madrid story. On today's episode, we're going to be reviewing the Spain versus Croatia game. Okay, before we get any further, let's run through a couple of house rules. If you're new here, or this is your second or third time, or you've been around a while, and you've not subscribed just yet, please go ahead and do that, and also like and leave comments. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, that this is going to be a regular thing throughout Euro 2024, as well as throughout Copa America. We're going to be rooting for everything that has a Real Madrid player in it, and we had about 4 Real Madrid players in total in this fixture, right? 3 from Spain and 1 from Croatia, who is Luka Modric. From Spain, we had Carvajal, Nacho, and Oselu, I won't be saying much about him because he didn't feature in this somewhat comfortable and not so comfortable win for Spain. And while the likes of Carvajal and Nacho had a really great game, Modric did not. Modric and the entire Croatia team did not have a good game. They had more of the ball, which is weird, which is the funniest thing and the weirdest thing about this fixture is that Croatia played the way Spain used to play. Spain played the way Croatia used to play. And it was, I have to say though, that this is great improvement from the Spanish side, because we know them for always wanting to hold on to the ball and control possession that does not amount to anything, like very controlled form of football. Croatia had more of the ball. They created some really good chances that did not amount to much, thanks to really great defending from the back line of the Spanish side, as well as some great reflexes by Unai Simon. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't start the game when everyone did. I was in transit and was running an errand, but I was able to catch up. And by the time I started watching the game, it was already 2-0, right? But I know for sure that Spain sat deep, because that's what makes sense based on the type of the profile of the players they have in their team. They have Williams on the left, they have Lamine on the right, they have Morata running through the middle. All very pacey and fast players, right? And so a lot of what they did, because Croatia had a lot of the ball, they invariably played a high line, which meant that they could be beaten on the break and they were punished, and that's how Morata got the first goal, through some very crisp 1-2 passes by the Spanish side, and then great ball from Rodri to set Morata on his way, and he basically just passed the ball into the back of the a very calm, cool and collected finish under that much pressure. A player that really impressed me as well in the Spanish side is Lamine Yamal. Right, we've been saying this for a while, that this is a gifted and generational player, and he recorded his first assist for our very own Carvajal, who is, as great as he has been for the club side, has been quite unlucky with the national side, missing major tournaments. So this is his first game in the Euros, and then he scored, continuing from where he stopped against Dortmund. Nacho, being normal Nacho, barely put a foot wrong, was very, very assured at the back line, and provided some much needed defensive cover. I think himself, his pairing with Lamine is not bad, but I enjoyed the way himself and Cucurella marshaled that left hand side. Really good game from from them. And onto Croatia, specifically Modric, right? There was barely anything he could do. You could see that he's a pace slower when Croatia have the ball, right? Compared to everyone else around him. Like, his touches are still crisp. He tried to create some chances, but there's a difference playing with the quality of players you have in Madrid and the ones you have in Croatia. However, do not write off this Croatia team just yet. Like, we've seen multiple situations, most recent of which is how Argentina lost the first game to go and win, to end up winning the final in 2022 World Cup, right? So don't rule them out yet. There's still a game against Albania, who lost as well to Italy 2-1. Great side, that's Albania side. Really like them. And then the final game against Italy. So Croatia need to win both games, okay, to stand a chance, because there will be others as well that there are groups where 3 people will qualify. There are groups where it's just 2 that will qualify. So the best 3 sides. So Croatia needs to win the next 2 games to give themselves a chance. Yeah, I was really surprised that Croatia lost. Like, I was scared for Spain that because of the experience of this Croatia side, they've been around, they've been there, they've done that at the biggest stages, that this was going to be a walk in the park for them. And Luis de la Fuente, that's the Spanish coach, outsmarted Dalic by really sitting deep and just letting the spacey wingers and the spacey forward basically do the work. And I have to mention Fabian Ruiz's goal, really amazing, really amazing goal. Like, in that tight space, to be able to do all of that and get the shot off, really amazing. So I really like that, great game by Morata as well. Honorary Madridista, grew up in the system. He's a very dependable forward for Spain. We were a bit worried about him towards the end of last season, because compared to the Morata that started the season, he was a shadow of himself. Like, but anyway, this Spanish team is a team that needs to be feared and respected. They've made a statement yesterday by beating level 2 favorites. I think the top team in the level 2 favorite of the tournament. So if you take out the Germany, the Spain, no, not even necessarily Spain. If you take out the Germany, the Portugal, the England, the France, who are tier 1. Tier 2, we're talking about, okay, maybe Spain ahead of them. Tier 2, we're talking about Spain, we're talking about Italy, and on current form, because Italy is defending champion. No disrespect to the Nerazzurris, to the Azuris rather. Sorry, no disrespect to them. So there's Spain, there's Italy, there's the likes of Croatia and all of that. So Spain has been able to beat a level 2 or tier 2 level contender, which is amazing. And they have another one in their group as well, which is Italy. I expect them to win comfortably against Italy, but now, because they play very similar style, who sits deep, we know by definition it's gonna be Italy, okay? And I think Luciano Spalletti is doing a great and amazing job with that team. Anyway, great game by our guys, especially Carvajal and Nacho. Looking forward to seeing Modric and the Croatia team redeem themselves in the next game. But it was amazing. Like, if you're not watching the Euros, you're missing out. You are missing out. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. Like I said, the reaction for each and every one of the games is going to be short, and will only extend if there's a need to be, and maybe when we get back to talking about Real Madrid in full, we will continue doing that. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for always listening. Till we meet again, a la Madrid.